Good morning, folks. This is Blind Man's World, also RPG Lounge. I think we're gonna actually finish the story today in Techtonica. Let me bring you over to the actual game screen. There we go. I think I've had this running for a while. I actually had it running overnight, making some stuff. I have unlocked and drained Sierra Archive Laboratory, Mech, and we got to unknown level this weekend. I think it was early Monday or something like that. Which I then drained that out too. So we're gonna go to X-ray. So we found. Oh, and by the way, there's gonna be spoilers today. There's gonna be huge spoilers. I will put it in the video description when I upload this to YouTube. Absolutely, there's going to be big spoilers. We will see probably the end of the game in a few moments here if I can, if I've made enough of these items that I've been making. We're making these spectral cube things. It's kind of the end game item to submit to the last and final terminal. I've got some almond flavored coffee going. Actually, just was at a doctor's appointment getting my ears completely cleaned out. I had um, some basically impacted earwax in there, which was messing with my hearing and was uncomfortable and painful and such. And they got it all out, which was great. So I can hear well now. And it feels so much better. It was so uncomfortable, and I just wasn't able to get in any sooner, unfortunately. So it was great. So I'm feeling okay. Energy levels are a little low today, but that shouldn't keep me from being able to stream this for y'all. Oh, we have, yes. All right, good. I think this might be enough. If it's not, I'll be sad. So, oh man, what were we doing? This whole area has changed quite a bit since the last time we streamed. Started making all sorts of cool stuff, and I actually figured out. I gotta get a few more of them going, but I figured out how to actually grow seasonite infused crops so that I can make crystals. I can just grow the crystals that I need to smelt and make into ingots and all that good fun stuff. So now I'm making a ton of ingots, so much better than I was doing before. So we are now making our cubes over here, and then these seasonite ingots are going towards the creation of yellow science and such. Which we'll have to. That's kind of the next thing after we do this end game thing. Is I need to get all the rest of the science, all the green, all the yellow science, all placed in its proper places, and we will unlock all of the things. All right, let's go. Let's go to unknown. I built a lot of stuff in here. I wanted to make it look cool, so that's kind of my other thing. Is I'm gonna start building and decorating. I built all this little hallway just for funsies. This place is actually a huge open pit. Well, it is now. I drained this entire place. And what we've got is an obelisk here. Not too much unlike the obelisk that was underground. I think level 6 or 7, I think, had an obelisk. Alright. Is it going to be enough? It is. Alright. Final spoiler warning. You have been completely and utterly warned. I will not press this button for a few seconds here, so if you want to know what the game does after this, you can continue watching, but if you don't, you click off right now, and you finish this game yourself, and you all come back after. So, don't want to hear a single thing in the comments about I didn't warn you or anything like that, because I am being really good about that, because I do not want to spoil the game for folks. It has been a really cool adventure. All right, let's do it. New technologies available. Let's see what we get from this.
Outstanding work, Groundbreaker. Combined with the efforts of the Sergeant, Mirage has signaled to me that you have created enough of the sesamite cubes to lower the intensity of the decay wave considerably. If nothing else, this is a start. I will not pretend to understand the interplay of energies here, but we should return to the area in front of the monolith. From there, the Sergeant can begin to open the portal, and from there, we can begin to send the cubes through. If there was anything you still wanted to explore or build, or if you don't have the time to witness what I suspect will be a considerable series of events, you may want to restrain yourself from approaching the portal.
Alright. It's up there. Alright, let's do this. Because I'm going to assume the game's just going to continue after we do this portal thing. Alright.
Incroyable.
Groundbreaker, I want you to attach a beacon to one of these cubes so the pulse room can track its position. We're going to send one through as a probe.
No, sir. It has to be us. We have to step through it ourselves before the cubes can enter.
Permission denied. That portal could lead anywhere.
I know where it goes. I know now. I know.
The Calixians. They're channeling through her.
Portal readings beyond calculation. Means to assist you will be unknown. Sparks. Please reconsider. Sparks.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, Davika. We've come too far. Groundbreaker, take us in. Are we floating?
The Groundbreaker remains grounded, but yes, the rest of us are somehow capable of levitation here.
The beacon is transmitting. It seems we have been teleported to the antipode of our former position. The other side of the world.
Is this place really what it looks like?
It is. The design is alien, but the intent is unmistakable. This is a rocket silo, encased in invincible stone that would have made it impossible for us to access through any means but the monolith, and what we see have built within it.
Vessels? No. Impossible. Those skyscrapers are the size of continents. They must be 1,000 times the size of the world bearer that brought us here. The fuel alone to launch even one of them would be inconceivable.
Unless an entire planet was dedicated to doing so. Imagine every resource within it acting as a supply channel. Each one providing unique resources for every stage of these rockets, crafting them piece by piece, missing only the blood to run through it.
A workforce. harvesting and refining everything within Calyx, feeding these monolith portals with supplies to build these behemoths.
Our greater purpose.
We came to Calyx to build a factory, but Calyx already was one. We came to build machines. We were meant to become them.
A fate we narrowly avoided thanks to the Groundbreaker. But the fact remains that we have not succeeded in removing the Sessamites from Calyx by bringing it here. We will have to do more than feed it to these rockets. We will have to launch them as well.
No, we can't. You don't know what the writing on this screen says, do you?
We know you've been staring at it since we arrived, Sergeant. Don't leave us in suspense.
It's a targeting computer, designed to retrace the path of whoever comes here. If we launch these rockets, they go straight for Earth, with the cubes as a payload.
And then Earth becomes...
Another Calyx. Or it would if this Sessamite hadn't been turned by the decay wave. Because it was, Earth doesn't become a part of all this either. It just reproduces the decay. It just kills everyone.
Another ending.
So, we were wrong about the Calyxians having no plan for us, cutting off their process and then taking control of their own game against them. Even though we made it to their silo with our free will intact, they've still left us with only a single way to dispose of the Sessamite. Firing this rocket at Earth, and destroying humanity instead.
Wait. Once we load enough cubes to finish a rocket, I think I know how to use this computer to reconfigure the targeting. A cube can't do it, but the Groundbreaker should be able to.
Outstanding. Groundbreaker. Once again, it seems you will play a pivotal role in... Groundbreaker?
The energy of passing through the portal, it seems to have overcome the restrictions of their suit.
Is that... Could it be?
Pacific.
They appear to be in pain. Wait. They're attempting to speak. Sir, something is wrong with your speech synthesizer.
No. Nothing is wrong with it. Sir? Get back. The Calyxian.
Perhaps, Sergeant. Perhaps not. If interrupting Calyxification left the three of us with so many unanticipated threads of our humanity, who are we to say that the Groundbreaker is not in a similar state?
The Groundbreaker has reopened the portal. They're taking us back.
Of course they are. They want to keep manufacturing the cubes so they can build these rockets and then either launch them towards Earth or, hopefully, turn them away.
Hopeful. Why are they always hopeful?
Sergeant, shake those ghosts out of your head.
They came to find a greater purpose. To do something that would make a difference. Something that mattered. They gave their lives for it, captivated by how all they had done remained so fragile, so inevitably pointless. And yet, when they find purpose, a chance to undo the very existence that has given them so much pain, so many empty promises, they shy away. Why?
Because we can. Because despair is not an argument. Because the echo of misery you've chosen to spread across the universe amounts to nothing more than a voice that already existed inside anyone who ever tried to make the world a better place.
And if we were not stronger than that voice, we would not be here.
You're right. Both of you. It's not me saying all this, but it is. But if I know better, I'm sure the Breaker does too.
We do not know what they will choose, or if they can even choose at all. We've done all that we can. As the Major said, Hope is all that remains.
Hope. Everything we've done. Everything we've been through. Years. Preparation. The people we lost. All this work. All these factories. And it comes down to hope? We did all this for hope?
Why, Sergeant? Would you have rather done nothing and had no hope at all?
I don't know.
Does anyone?
Okay. What is this? It looks like an item. Metal beam. No, it's just a metal beam. Okay. Where's the sound? Oh, it's coming back. We've got the audio up. That's weird. Oh, there it is. There, it's back now. All right. Okay. I think that was the end. Interesting. Can we actually make more? So we can still keep leveling this up, it looks like. 8,000. Wow. Okay. Well, there you go.
Warning. Task added to HUD. Source unknown.
Source unknown.
The Groundbreaker has received an order to continue filling the monolith receptacle with cubes. This order was not received from Annex Hull subroutines.
Perhaps you were correct, Sergeant. The Groundbreaker has been fully compromised, and some consciousness of this godforsaken place is instructing them to complete the rocket and unleash it on our home world.
No. I don't think so. If that was their intent, I would sense it. But they don't feel that way.
How do they feel?
Conflicted.
Either way, from this point forward, I am afraid they are on their own.
They are. Good luck, Groundbreaker. Don't break my heart.
Okay. $8,000 spectral cubes. Oh, God. I gotta say, this is a good story. I really did enjoy the whole thing so far, and I don't think there is anything else. But we're definitely going to keep doing this cube thing because, yeah, it's fun. 8,000 though. All right, so let's make a more permanent thing, because I think I can bring cubes in and just pop them in automatically. Let's start that process. That's kind of what I set this place up to be, is a place to... We're going to make them go kind of through here on either side, and the spectral cubes will come from one of the other areas and just slowly fill up the place. So, should be relatively easy to do. Alright. Spectral cubes. How much room is under the floor? Oh yeah, there's tons of room. Tons of room. We're fine. Alright, good. Let's start building. So now that we've got the story done, I can start just building stuff and making stuff look cool. Everything, for the most part, should be in a state of equilibrium. Just resource-wise, everything else should be fine too at this point. So, we shouldn't have to really stress all that bad. Alright, come on. There you go. Alright. So what we will do... We will bring in our little cube friends. I could bring them in, I guess, on either side. We technically do not need to do them on... I like to do this stuff symmetrically. It's just one of those things. So we're gonna do that. Make it look pretty. It's very important to make it look pretty. Now we want to... That'll be that one. So that should pop right here, correct? Yes. Bring this one over. Oh, crap. Well, that's an issue. Alright, well... We'll go back one. Alright, we can do this. And... And... Pop that here. There we go. Alright. A little spectral cube thing. We should be able to just go like, boop. There we go. And will that allow us to put this just right in here automatically? I think it will. We'll see. It does. Alright, let's do the other one. Boop. This honestly does not need to be a fast process. I think this is a repeatable quest, if I'm remembering correctly from there was a video on YouTube, and it was spoiler free and it talked about endgame, what you actually end up doing, and if there was an endgame, because I was wondering if there was any endgame related content, and said there was, so that's good. But it wasn't real specific as to what it was, so but this should be cool. This will be fun. We are gonna have to find, well, we can build them too. There's so much that I haven't built yet in this game. Well, at least I haven't automated it yet. That's really the thing that I would like to do, is start automating all the things. Alright. So that'll do this. We need to get our spectral cubes to be delivered here. So that shouldn't be terribly difficult. They are being made on PT X-ray at this point, which I wish I could just cut and paste my entire production of these cubes to another level, but not gonna happen. So we're just gonna have to find a spot here. We do actually have one more, well, two more technically, but we have one more of these run-up things that we could use. But what can we replace? That's going to be the difficult part. I need an access port. Yeah, all of these are being used for very important stuff. Where is this going to? It's going to 2, which it's making, I think that is actually going ceramic parts and such. It's going to 2 to make ceramic tiles. We could actually replace this, possibly. I wonder where this is popping through. Let's just keep going. Let's, oh, there's something under it, too. What is going on there? I think this is the relay circuit thing. Where is it going? It's going to 4. We are making relay circuits on a different floor? So we could actually get away with not removing this, but we're going to repurpose it. I think that's what we'll do. Let us repurpose. I'm pretty sure that this is a relay circuit line. Relay circuit line. Is it? Yes, it is. All right. Take that out. And what we can do, we can still make relay circuits here. That'll be fine. What we can do is use them on this floor, though, to make something. So what we'll do, we'll use Boink. Alright. So we'll need to bring our spectral cubes this direction. I need to take the... I gotta switch the floor that this stuff is going to now. Man, this place is confusing sometimes. Alright, off we go. So we're gonna switch... Which one? Which one? Which one? This one. This one, this one, this one. We'll bring that to... 16. And then here's where we're making our cubes. And we're not making them terribly fast, but it's good enough for now. We'll upgrade this whole thing, because I'm actually making these pretty fast. Yeah. So I could upgrade this with another assembler. These spectral cubes are actually not that expensive to make. They're a sesamite ingot, they're a reinforced iron frame for some reason, and then they are these carbon frames, which those are probably one of the more expensive things to make. Once you're able to grow crystals, these sesamite ingots are really easy to produce. I was having a hell of a time. And all you really have to do is go into, once you've unlocked it, obviously, you got to go into your little tech tree here that tells you what you can build or craft and what you want to do. Let me find it. Because this was actually kind of a pain in the ass to kind of work through. Alright, so you want to do the sesamite seed. Very important. Sesamite seed, which requires divine seeds, 2 of them, shiverthorn seeds, 2 of them, and then sesamite powder, which is good. So that's what you eventually, once you unlock that, and it'll come up, and it won't come up in the assemblers unless you've unlocked it in the tech tree. So that's a big important thing in this game, is you have to unlock stuff in the tech tree after you physically made your research cores and they're in a core composer. Very important little thing. But yes, once you've got this, get your planters going, which by this point in the game, once you've unlocked that, you've got planter Mark 2s. Very likely. You can use planter Mark 1s if need be, but if you can do the level 2 ones, yay, do that, great. So you put your seeds in here, yada yada. That will output, where is it? Outputs a little sesamite plant. And it's actually called sesamite. which is weird. But yes, these little things. They're called sesamite plants. And it just says sesamite on them, and they look like one of the buds or the shiverthorn buds or whatever you got. You'd think you'd put that in a thresher, because before this, all the buds and byproducts and things went into a thresher to make them into the cool thing. It does not work that way. So you put your little sesamite plant into a crusher. And the crusher will crush the sesamite plant into sesamite stems and sesamite powder. Now again, you'd say, well, the stems, remember when we did Kindlevine stems and stuff? We put them in a thresher. No, we do not do that. You set up another crusher and you process the stems there. Fun times, I know. So, we get Shiverthorn extract gel from that. What else do we get? We get a lot of cool stuff here. So we're mixing, we're crushing our sesamite stems with our favorite thing ever, sesamite sand. And we get some Shiverthorn extract gel, which, yay! We can actually take that. And we get plant matter, yay! And they're actually leaving the crusher so fast that we're not seeing them. But we also get crystals. These are sesamite crystals. These are the things that take forever to smelt on your own through this crushing process and making crystals from there. So if you grow it, yeah, it just pops out, and then you can throw those crystals then in a smelter, and then that makes your ingots. It is a ridiculously complex process. You would be forgiven to not understand it or have any clue as to how to do it. It took me a good chunk of time because I was told that these sesamite stems existed. And then I just went around and trying to find and figure out how I did it. So I did experimentation. Here's where I experimented with the crusher. I had my assembler going and checking out recipes and things like that. I had a thresher at one point and was able to rule out that the thresher was even a part of this process. So yeah, that's how it went. But now we pretty much can do whatever we want, it sounds like. And really, just replicating this recipe with another assembler, just probably put it on another side here, or we can build the second floor to this production too, I suppose. But let's get our cubes at least processing. We need to. Let's go ahead and make this look half decent at least. Alright. Up we go. Need to go over the top of this area here. Zoop. There we go. And I need to go over. I think it's over there. Yeah, we're trying to get over here. Alright. We are going this direction. Here it is. I should be able to, yeah, just pop this right down. Come on. It's not behaving. Come on. Submit. Thank you. Alright, that should do that. Oh, what's that horrible sound? Is that one of the... yeah, we're not using up our resources fast enough. That will probably change, because I want to be able to build things here. But let's get this hooked up first. Let's get this hooked up. It'll be fine. We'll just use a fast inserter. Again, it doesn't need to be quick. I mean, this will, over time, it will get to the 8,000. I mean, yeah. I will likely make at least one more of these. In fact, we could probably... Oh, I know what we could do. Well, we don't have to put it here. We could just put another one right here, and it should just pop right on in. So we need to do this, this, and ingots. All right. I'm just trying to figure out how to get this to work. Oh, I know how we'll do it. We'll put it on the ends, I think. Let's just give ourselves some room, though. Should be able to... Alright. This is going to look a little weird, but we're going to get her to work. I don't want it to be the up one, I want it to be the down one. Are you gonna be difficult today for some odd reason? Okay, here we go. Alright, so we should be able to curve this around. There. No. Why are you being a punk? There we go. We got those, and we'll do the same on this side. Need it to go to the down position. For goodness sakes. Doing it wrong. There we go. Blink. And then sometimes I just mess this thing up. There we go. Nope. There we go. Alright, so we've got that. We'll just use... Oh, yeah. Probably should tell it what it's going to be making. Shall we? Yes. Colorless. Eventually, it looks like we can make a really cool en masse recipe here. Which is weird. That 100 times 4? But we're putting 400 cubes in. Or is it 100 and... No, it's 100 times 4. I'm not sure... Yeah, I'm not sure that this is a... This has got to be misprinted or something like that, because if we need to put in 400 spectral cubes and 100 seismite ingots, and then the reinforced copper frames, and then we get times 100 times 4, which would be what, 400? I don't understand how that benefits us. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. So for right now, we'll do this recipe. We will have to bring this over. Fixed height. Let's see, does that work? Looks like it will. Excellent. And this should be able to just go right on over here. Let's do this. I mean, we could just do this, it'll be fine. I do like these vertical... I like how this game has done the vertical, oh, what are these called? Conveyor belts and such. I mean, I love Satisfactory as well. At the same time, I really like how you can... I don't know, maybe you can do this, switching between in Satisfactory, and I just don't know the shortcuts for it. But I don't remember that being a thing. There we go. We got that going. I'm almost out of my coffee. I gotta get a refill of coffee here, and I'll return momentarily. I'll even be good and put on the break screen. Where is the break screen? Come on, break time. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I have returned with coffee. I let the kitty cats, little kittens, out of their little crate thing that they live in. And we are good. All right. So we're making the cubes now. There we go. We'll just let those do their thing. All right. I want to go check on the science that we're making. Make sure that is doing what it needs to do. All right. We've got to go to hydro for that. Hello, puppers. My dog's looking at me. Don't you pretty doggy. Yeah. We're doing okay, it looks like. Alright. Why is this not doing its thing? Let's see, 11. Oh, that's why. We need more than that. We need like one more research core for that. Alright. We're making blue ones, though. I know we are. What the heck are they? We really making them that slow? Really? Interesting. Why are blue cores being made so slowly? I'm sure we could speed up that process. Look at what we've got collection-wise, though. Purples, we got blues, we got greens. We need more yellows. Lots more yellows. Eventually we'll probably, I don't know, we'll build on top of this or something like that. But, yeah, it's taken a while. Right now, the holdup is the blue cores. They're not being made quick enough. I don't know why they're not being made quick enough, but let's go check on where are they being made? I think they are being made on first floor Lima. That is my guess. Cores. They're over here. Alright, blue cores should be being made. Yeah, here's the blue cores. Why are they not being made quickly? Purple cores? Why are purple cores not being made quickly? Crap. We've got an issue, that's why. How did that get in there, though? How did a cooling thing get in there? Well, it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why. Why would that happen? They should not be coming through here. I don't know how that would even work if they did that. I suppose they could, but... Alright, let's do some research, see if that's what's actually happening. It is how it's happening. How dare you, game? Why would you do that? Uno, dos, tres. Game. Sometimes I just don't know about you, game. I just don't know. Alright, what we'll do is we will make probably how I should have built it, but I was not really understanding how these worked before in the beginning of the game. So when I do replay this game, there's definitely going to be a situation where I use these a lot more in all of my build because they're just invaluable. Invaluable. Alright. So this should start us up on our science thing, which will make blue cores, which blue cores can be sent to make green cores, and green cores can be used to make yellow cores, and the whole world will be wonderful over time. What we are going to go do, gonna upgrade some more fuel, so we're gonna just flood the sand areas with fuel for funsies. There's no reason not to at this point, so I'll do that. Shadow Tiamat, welcome, welcome. Isn't that weird though? So you've obviously played this game, Shadow Tiamat. I like that. You've like played all the games. It's like you're like a repository of all knowledge. Are you sure you're not from like an alien planet and you're like a cool, I don't know, superior being or something like that, knowing all things? Because yes, it's cool that you know all the stuff. It's very cool. But yes, I did not think that this splitter would split onto a belt because it was curved. Apparently it does. So this is fine. Easily figured out. We used our little vertical belts, and those are great and amazing and wonderful. And yeah, we'll just let it. I actually finished the main story. So we did that at the beginning of the stream. Went ahead and made that happen. So now we're done with the actual story part. And I've unlocked several levels that I built a cool hallway. built a cool hallway. We were bringing something called spectral cubes to this. It's the final workstation. It's this huge ass obelisk. It was filled with sand. I drained it all. Oh, what's going on now? What's going on? Wait a second. Why? Why is the fuel not going in? 1 second, we've got an issue. Humans are weird creatures, Shadow Tiamat. It is very true. Oh, hell no! Why did my cubes go in there? You... Oh, crap. Well, that's a problem. We'll get this figured out. My celestial cubes got into the fuel system. Damn it! Ah, crap. We need to do stack filter inserters. Actually, if we just did filter inserters, that would actually work too. Filter inserter. Filter inserter. Alright, we gotta redo this whole thing. It'll be so fun. Alright. It's not a big deal. It's just, yeah, we just gotta get her done. Spectral cubes. And spectral cubes. Alright, damn. Yeah, I can definitely confirm that humans are weird. Really, really strange creatures. Alright. We need to replace these. I wonder if this will just let me replace this with filter inserters. Probably won't. Of course not. Of course it won't. Goobers. Alright, let's take this off replace mode. Alright, we gotta pop those. Crap. I actually have a buttload of these, so it's not gonna be a huge problem. So, we just need to tell it what to go do with itself now. We need... Damn it, where is it? Pyric diesel. Right, every other one's gonna be the pure stuff. And then we'll get the other non-refined stuff as well coming in. Alright, so now we'll do the unrefined stuff. On every other one of these. I had this issue on another floor too. If you're if you want to bring any unique items into one of these desert floors, you have to tell every single one of these filter inserters what it's supposed to be doing. And if you don't do that, you are up shit creek without a paddle, basically. So you really need to do that, or what happened to me will happen. If you don't specify, the game figures, oh, you just want basically any item in any line at any place. So it'll do that for you, which sucks. So this isn't actually a really nasty fix that we have to do. We'll just have to purge the line here. It won't be too much of a problem. It's just annoying more than anything. Spectral cubes are not fuel. Get these sand pumps going. Purge that out of there. Have any more going yonder? Yeah, we do. Alright, let's purge this line. And then we'll take the other stuff out. Doink, doink, doink. Alright, that should do it. It is restored. Get those. Alright, let's just check the fuel line real quick. And this is still processing stuff, that's fine. Check our little intake fuel line. I think we're actually okay. Whee! In fact, yeah, we can just take those and go boop. We need to make 8,000 of these. We had to initially make 1,000 to do the finishing of the game. And now, I don't know what we get upgrade-wise, but yeah, we have to make 8,000 of these little cubes. Should be so much fun. I mean, I do say that slightly facetiously, but it's just, yeah, it's a lot. It does at least give us something to do, though. Because Satisfactory, you don't really have an end game. At least the last time I played through it, you didn't really have an end game. You finally, upgrade the entire space elevator thing, and there's a space station up in the sky and such, but yeah, I don't remember there being much of an end game. They may have changed that since I've played it, but yeah. Yes, you end up with a sushi. Yes, exactly. Yep, a sushi belt. Very, very accurate description. And there are some situations where you can use that, like have a sushi belt which the multiple things on, and then have filter inserters on the side of said belt, taking out various things that you would like. The problem is that oftentimes the inserter will miss and it screws up the system and something gets somewhere that it's not supposed to go. So that kind of sucks when that happens. And not just kind of, it really sucks when that happens. So now we have, these are the little spectral cubes. So this is the end game item that we'll be making. Basically like the nuclear pasta in Satisfactory. Although this is actually a lot easier to make than the nuclear pasta in Satisfactory. At least I think it is. But yeah. You had to use like a particle collider in Satisfactory to make the stuff. It was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. We're gonna put a little box here because hey. Why won't it let me do what I need to do? Game, why aren't you letting me do what I want to do? Thank you. Not cooperating. Stop resisting. There we go. There. Awesome. Alright, let's go to the fuel area. I need to upgrade our fuel outtake, our output a little bit. We're actually doing pretty damn good with fuel, but we're just going to saturate the whole damn thing with fuel, and it'll be much more amazing. Whee! Yeah, those the colliders are really cool. I have I only have I think I have 4. They have 4 of them on my save, and they're just in one facility that is dedicated to making the nuclear pasta stuff. And yeah, they're fun. They take a lot of power, and it surges. So it's an up and down surging thing. So what I did is I have a lot of battery facilities in that game that even out that power surge. So it doesn't affect the rest of the various factories that I have in the system. All right. This is kind of pretty when it does this, when it starts going crazy like this. They all produce kind of in a staggered way. And we're definitely making enough fuel. At least when it does that, I mean, it's like floods the system when it's at full production like that, and then it goes for a while. And then there's certain times where no fuel really is being made. And if it's not being made, it's not getting refined and turned into pure fuel, and then, I mean, the system doesn't go down. It just isn't working at full capacity all the time on all of the floors that I'm pumping sand on. And that's just unacceptable. So I think what we'll do is we'll create 3 more of these systems here. So there should be one of these working at all times. It would be the joy of all this, is to have it working at all times. All right. This, fortunately, is an upgradable system, or expandable system. It's basically, it's one of my more orderly looking lines of construction and fuel creation. Actually, somewhat impressed with my ability to make this organized and look half decent. But let's expand this by. We'll do we'll do 3. We'll be cool and do 3. Oh no, dos. Oh, dang it! Out of alignment. There we go. And 3. Okay. Got that taken care of. So we want this to make fuel. Biobrick fuel, to be exact. And we want it to make the recipe that makes 150, I think it is, or 120. Come on, where are you? The C infusion pack, we don't want that. 112, excusez-moi. Alright, so it's 112 that this will make. $112. And none of this belting does really anything other than it looks really cool when it starts producing fuel. Welcome to how I build stuff. If it looks cool, then it's awesome and I like it. So, yeah. Silly. I just silly. The search bar would be really nice. I agree with you on that one. Would be awesome. I don't think they'll ever do it, though. Because they're mean. Well, they're not really. Blink, blink. Alright, so. Let me take this. Zoop. And we bring this over. What side of this do we want to be on? There. No, wrong button. Wrong button! Boop, boop. Bump, bump. There we go. And now we do the thing. Stack inserter, stack inserter. Blink, blink, blink. Alright, awesome. Yay. We'll have to update these, can we do that now? Alright. Fortunately, we can update, like, our belts and stuff all at once. Do we have any? No, we don't have any level 3s. Alright, screw you, game. I gotta go make some. This shouldn't actually be all that difficult to do. I should be mass producing the level 3 belts, but am I doing that? No, I'm not. So, eventually I'll get to it. Do I have enough stuff in my pockets here? Yes, I do. There we go. This actually won't take that long to make enough for what we need. Search bar, and that would be nice. You can check recipes for your crafting stuff through just looking at any of these constructors, or assemblers, I guess, in this case. That being said, it is... I mean, you can do it, and it works. It would be nice if there was a separate little spot for all the various recipes that you can do via all the various machines. Because we do actually scan all of these little information unit things, these little cards basically, and we scan those, and those should actually go into a recipe pool. But I mean, as far as I can tell, that does not happen. And we got our tech tree. Where's the journal thing? This is where it should all be. And I don't think we got feeding the monolith now. Suppose it says might via the monolith portal by depositing. Alright. We'll provide databank update only. I don't know what that means. So I suppose it does have a little bit. So this is kind of a recipe, but yeah, it's just not user friendly on that front at all. There we go. I could very easily automate this. Maybe we'll do that in a second here. Because all it is Mark II belts. These little electric motors, not hard to make. And Atlantum ingots, which we are making exponential amounts of right now. Where do I have... I should have electric motors going somewhere. Electric motors. Those are gearboxes, right? Oh, it's iron ore. That's totally not what I was looking for. Glass inserters. Wait, those are gearboxes. What is this making? Mechanical components. I thought for sure I was making motors somewhere. Not a huge deal. I can actually make them here on this floor. Just thought I was already doing it. What? Need to be making smelters apparently too. Where were we doing that? I know we were making smelters at one point. That's why. So we're not making any more... Is it that we're not making limestone, or is it that we're just... Yeah, we're sort of making limestone right now. This is, This is a completely separate production line that is making... Oh, these are all green, too. It's making and increasing our ore production by mixing it with limestone and then putting it through a thresher, which increases its yield for ores and such. It's a really pretty cool little system. One of my viewers actually cued me into it. I was like, yeah, it was a pretty sweet little system. So, yeah, once I did that, once I upgraded all of my ore production to that system of infusing it with limestone, basically it creates the ability to have unlimited resources, which is cool. I mean, I will take unlimited resources. Oh, what did I do that for? Blind man. Alright, I would like to go into replacement mode. There we go. With Mark 3s. There we go. Awesome. Did these already make stuff? Yep, they did. Alright. So I'm gonna hook this up. When... You know, let's just put the damn level 3 ones on our thing instead of upgrading it to level 3 every time. There we go. I'll just use these. It'll be fine. Alright, one... I have to do this, because they can't, those splitters can't be right next to each other. God forbid. Oh. Alright, now, where are the stack inserters? Please, 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 please. Quickly, quickly, quickly. There we go. Alright. So that should fortify this line now. When we're doing this. Okay, there we go. And then this kicks in. Alright. So yes, it's all backed up here, but later down the line, it actually gets chopped up into various lines here. We've got one that's going to be the refiners. So you can take your fuel and actually make it better. Which that's what this little section machine does. It makes all that better. Makes it into an infusion. And that infusion goes to these crushers, and the crushers further refine it. Well, it takes forever for them to refine stuff, but that being said, it's fine. So then all of that completed fuel gets chucked into the various levels that are still refining the sand or pumping sand out constantly. I like that. Easter. Easter's an anagram. I like it. Or Teresa is an anagram. It's like the Daleks in Doctor Who. They're original people that their home planet they were called the Khaleds. So yeah, it's an anagram of that. Okay. So this seems to be going okay. Okay, good. It's important that this sand remains flowing. The sand must flow. If the sand goes down, we're screwed. It makes a lot of our production much better. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. I think that's going somewhere. We're not gonna use that. Really want my gold production to be better. I'll probably have to do that at some point. Because there's in this game, if you ever end up playing through it, the big choke point of all production in the game is called the relay circuit. It's a pain in the ass to make, takes forever to make it, even with the alternate recipe that I've got right now, which is using junk ore and or scrap ore, or whatever you want to call it, and gold ingots. It's still there's just no way so far to be able to mass produce the damn things. I don't know if it's a thing I unlock later in the more complicated tree or what, but it's annoying. So if I could upgrade my gold output, it would be relatively easy to just mass produce these things. But I have not done that yet. So because it actually takes a long time to refine this dumb stuff. You gotta mix the scrap ore with shiverthorn extract, which we're making so much of that right now that it doesn't really matter. And then it sifts through it, and it makes not only the gold ore, but it'll make atlantum slabs and steel slabs, which was great. You can use those because we're actually breaking those down and making ingots out of it. So really kind of a nice thing. So I should use this steel for something. Eventually I will. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I didn't? I thought the fact that it was a Easter was a respelling of, or Teresa was a respelling of Easter. I'm kind of dense on some of this stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised that I didn't get it. So definitely could be a thing. Alright, let's look at how we make little motors. Motors. Oh, steel ingots. Good, good. Electric frame. And ceramic parts. Alright, electric frames. Crap. Steel ingots are useful, but how do we make an electric frame? Iron frame, copper frame, wire spindle. Now, wire spindle is a pain in the butt because it takes 100 copper wire or 1 copper slab. Ugh. Can we make a copper slab out of ingots? Let's just look. Huh. Oh, the other name Alan? I don't know. Apparently I'm not respelling it. You can spoil it for me. This is why I'm not fun at parties, Shadow Tiamat. How do we make these? Copper chunk. Oh, crap. Lantern slab. Copper slab. Dang it. Damn. I can't get. I can't get what I want to happen here. I'm actually out of slots to bring new stuff down here. I don't think. Let's bring in ceramic parts down. Where, oh where? I'm bringing sand here, which we need that. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to bring what I need here. Even if I brought, because I do have the ability to bring copper chunk stuff down here. I just don't have a slot that's open to be able to bring it in. Hmm. Dang it. Alright, yeah, I have no... It's not gonna work. It stinks. Not going to work. You kind of wish we could make more pure fuel. Hmm. Why are we not actually getting rid of... Oh, we are getting rid of it. It's just not going very fast. Because it's going into... Yeah, it's fueling one of my other areas. Alright, that's why it's doing that. Alright. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Probably won't go too late today. Just a little tired today. Not really for any good reason either. I slept well. But, yeah, for whatever reason, just not at full strength today. But probably rest a bit after I'm done doing a little bit of this stuff. So we've upgraded the fuel. What I'll check here. Let's check the laboratory level. That's the one that I've been a little, maybe not concerned about, but it's been underperforming here, so. Well, I think we're gonna be okay now. We're putting a buttload of fuel out here. So we needed like 24 pumps to just break even with the sand pumping in this area. So we do have that going right now. I think we have 26 or 28. So very nice. One second. Upgrade. And this is why we check things, because a lot of times I will not remember to actually do the thing and upgrade some of these levels. Hey, Slice! Welcome! I beat the game! Did the final cutscene. Now we're just optimizing a little bit, and we're producing the stuff. Alright, this should take care of itself. But yeah, I finally this weekend, late Sunday, I think, I went ahead and unlocked the unknown level, and then I built this. Built a little entrance thing for it because why not? I like to build in these games. So, but yeah, I did the 1,000. Did the 1,000. Now we've got to get the 8,000 going. But yeah, it's all automated now. Cubes are coming in at a slower rate than they normally would, but yeah. I'll use the en masse recipe at some point. I just, yeah, didn't feel like doing it now. Oh crap, what's going on? Why is there no fuel coming up here? Why is there no fuel coming up here? This is not good. 1 second, I broke something. I broke it. It's not good. What would I break? This could be a problem. Um, well, oh, I know why it's not doing what it's supposed to do. That's blocking the belt because it's one of those sushi belts. I've got both of the stuff, the thingies on there. We can just swap out one of these. That's fine. This will eventually catch up. We could technically make some stack filter inserters if we wanted to. Let's see. That's a stack inserter. Stack filter inserter. There we go. Alright, got some advanced circuits. Yippee, we made it. We made one. Let's go ahead and we'll upgrade this one. Blink. And what one is this? Yeah, we'll upgrade this one too. Twink. Is it not gonna be good? Apparently. Alright, fine. And I think we've got enough to do this one too. There we go. Alright. This should actually be making quite a bit. And yeah, I'll upgrade the, I suppose I could upgrade the to level 3s, but I'm just, yeah, stubbornly doing them every once in a while. Loading wild? I'm sorry. There we go. There we go. Oh, this'll do it. There we go. Awesome. Now we are making the stuff happen. Not that this place actually... Yeah, this place doesn't refill very fast at all. All right, up we go. Do. I thought you could choose the fidelity on the options for your device as to how you want it displayed. Like if you want it at the higher resolution or the lower or bit rate or whatever you want to call it. I thought that was a thing. Maybe it's just a thing for. Well, I actually have. I am affiliate. It used to be part of that whole affiliate thing, is you had the ability to allow your viewers to choose their you know choose the experience based on internet capability. So I don't know. It's weird. Because I use these recordings on the YouTube channel, so I like them to be, half decent looking and such. So, yeah, I don't know. All right, let's go to. I want to do gold. I want to do gold creation. Actually, I have a carbon spot that I'd like to make a bunch of carbon from. But yes, gold would be awesome. But I need to find. Well, I actually have one here. I've got some junk ore coming in. All right. That's a full belt of it too. Hmm. Yep. There we go. So I am assuming this is coming out as fast as it's going to. Oh yeah, it's coming out as fast as it's going to. All right. We could, of course. Do I have any other? Let's check here. Let's see if we've got any other ports we can stick some of this in here with. It's a very, very long elevator. All right, let's go check this out. Let's go check this out. We have this going in. Enter here. So we're actually not using it as fast as we need it either. But now it's going. So this is connected to the refinery on level 2. I suppose it is using it pretty quick, but yeah. We probably, since we're not making as much crazy sand amounts, we probably could make this like another one of the level 2 ones. Could bring it instead of being on doing the 6. But probably should leave it. Leave enough alone, basically. Alright. Let's go to level 2. Level 2. Let me look here. There it is. I mean, we could actually put it in here because then we can chuck the various byproducts, I guess, into this area. Because these are stack filter, I think. Oh, they're filter inserters. Okay. Actually do that. Alright. Dang, these things are big. Crusher. Crusher. Alright. Alright, we need... Because I think what happens is... What comes out of this? Let's look. I think it's just slabs. Like it's steel slabs and atlantum slabs and then gold ore comes out too. I think there's one more component that might come out of this too every once in a while. Let's do a little research, I guess. Alright, we need to get... Yeah, these come out of it every once in a while. These little electrical component things, which is fine. We can ditch those too. Alright, we need to put extract in there, junk ore in there, and we'll filter out the rest. Fun times. Oh, let's see how we do this. Do that. Boink. Boink. Let's see. So we'll do a stack inserter. Alright, and then we need our junk ore. We'll go ahead and we'll be fancy and use the actual, vertical things, because yeah, might as well. There we go. And move down to down ones. Sweet. Alright. Alright, junk ore. I remember making a buttload of these stack inserters at one point. Alright, let's see what it does. Well, that's not good. We need some of this to get past. Yeah, some of that. These things are greedy. I mean, we could create some extra, like one of those farms down here somewhere. We can also make this a level 3 belt too, which is probably even a better idea. All right. This is going to disrupt things for a second. Unfortunately, when you replace stuff, it takes all of the resources off. This should be okay, though. It'll catch up. It'll catch up. Don't worry. It'll be fine. Well, we're going to sit here and watch it for a second, though, to make sure it can keep up. If not, I have an abundance of this stuff being made on 2 of the floors of my factory, so it should be okay. Let's just keep an eye on it, though, for right now. Looks like it's backing up properly. I've been utilizing a lot of the mass production recipes for a lot of this base level stuff. It really ends up. I wouldn't say it breaks the game. It kind of does, but it really makes it convenient that you don't have to think about like these extracts from various plants and things. I don't have to worry at all about it, which is nice. I think we're going to be okay here. We now... Alright, so the gold ore is coming in. So that needs to go to the smelter. And then we've got Atlantum slabs and steel slabs. What we could do... could actually come through... Let me think for a second. Oh, I know what I can do. I'm thinking right now. Let me get those slabs out of here. There we go. No. Put that over here. So we're actually sorting these right here, so we can just chuck stuff for the most part in here. We can actually do a fast inserter too if we wanted to. There we go. So we just need to filter our slabs out. We should have a few... Yep, we do. Alright, filter. Alright. We need to filter out steel slabs and Atlantum slabs, because that's what's coming out of this goobery thing, along with all the gold ore. Steel. And that will nicely be... There we go. That will be turned into our ingots that we're using. Let's do this one. Atlantum. And steel. There we go. And now we need the gold ore. If I could just, honestly, if I could bring it over here, it would be... Ooh, where's this going through? Is there... Oh, is this the just in case? Gearboxes. Bet you we can get iron ore or something like that from these. These gearboxes should actually go to another spot. But we'll deal with that later. So see what I can break those down into. That would be great if those gearbox, or not the gearboxes, the copper mechanisms, if they turned into chunks or something like that, that would be awesome. So I might figure that out. Gold ore. Go. I just needed to get it over here. Or I suppose I could smelt it over here, I guess. Or even over here. And then bring it on over yonder. We're using the gold recipe for making relay circuits. It's actually pretty easy as long as I can update my gold production. There's a pretty decent amount of gold that I can make. Alright. Let's go ahead and damn. Can we do the thing? We can. Excellent. All right. Alrighty. Let's get this one. Get this one going. This will pop. No, 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 no. Rotate. Pop over here. Bring it down. There we go. Alright, now we need to filter inserter gold ore. Filter inserter. Tell it to do what it's supposed to do. Gold ore. The same for you. Where is it? There it is. Awesome. All right. Woohoo! All right, it's doing its thing now. Now we need some smelters. Level 3 smelters will do just fine because they're the best. I hope we have some. Please have just a couple. Thank you. I went ahead and created a good ton of these at one point. I'm still not out of my 50 left. One, two, three. Do we have room for another? Yeah, why not? We'll do that. Awesome. Go big or go home, as they say. Well, as I say, because, yeah, definitely in this game you have to go big. It's very important to do that. And we'll just do fast inserters. There we go. This should work really nice. Excellent. All right. Good. Now we gotta bring our ill-gotten gains to... Where does it need to go? It needs to actually go in here. All right. Although we could use it. Man. I really need it for the relay circuits. Alright. It's pretty. It's so pretty. It's gold. It's wonderful. Alright. We'll be good. We'll use it for relay circuits. That definitely is the usual bottleneck in this game, is relay circuits. Alright. No. Go through here. We can. Excellent. Alright. And honestly, we can just do fast inserters on this one. It takes forever to smelt stuff, so... Even a level 3 smelter takes a buttload of time to do what it's supposed to do. I mean, we can put a stack inserter on here, though. Just so we get rid of whatever we've got going. Yeah, there we go. That honestly should speed up the amount of stuff, because scrap ore we need 250 of, which we get that all the time. That's easy. And then gold ingots we need 20, which we should be filling that up relatively fast. Not as fast as I'd like it to be, but better than nothing. Better than nothing. You see how long it takes to make these damn things. So it should be coming in fast enough that we refill by the time the relay circuits created, or the 8 of them that are getting created. We just need it to refill the 20 each time. And it looks like it's going to do that, possibly. In any case, it's going to be a lot faster than it was. I still don't think I'd be able to sustain 2 of these at one time, but maybe I could. Look like it. All right. Wow, it's holding us up. Really does not like making gold ore. It's definitely a situation where you're basically panning for gold. And you're not getting a ton. So it's very realistic in that regard. Alright, 1 second. I am responding to an email real quick. Just had a little scheduling thingy going on. Alright. We're good. Man. Get all sorts of junk emails too. Emails and texts and calls and all sorts of crazy stuff. Very annoying. Alright, gold ore. It really is a shame this doesn't go faster. Maybe there'll be, well, once we get the cores, core boosting, I think it's called. Once we get that happening, I think we'll be able to probably produce things a lot faster. What is this thing doing? Oh, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. It's nothing bad. Every once in a while, this all lines up and it takes a buttload of our fuel, like right now. It's actually doing it right now. It's like a surge of taking it. And then that's made into a refined version. But when that happens, it kind of knocks out this line for a little bit. I mean, we're definitely making enough fuel to do what we need to do, so it shouldn't be an issue. What was I gonna go do? I was going to do something and I don't remember now. Dang it. Alright, we got a good amount of scrap ore coming in. Where is our scrap ore coming in from, though? That's sand. Scrap ore, where are you coming from? Oh, it's going that way. I see it. There it is. Alright. Do we have... That's a filter. That's a stack inserter, right? Mark 2. Shouldn't be seasonite powder. Items. Yeah, it's a stack filter inserter. Alright, so we're going as good as we can go on that. So at least for right now. And I'm stuck. 1 second. There we go. Alright, so we did that. Our gold production should be relatively good. It's just a shame I can't really mass produce gold yet. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to check my core productions. Good old research cores. Let's go to hydroelectric area, where we're making all the power we could possibly want. So much power! Yes. How are we doing? Oh yeah, good. This is actually backing up a little bit. That's great. I'm making these. Excellent. And this isn't going super fast, but that's fine. I don't need it to go super fast. It just needs to keep churning them out. Over time, I will get as much as I need, and it'll be fine and wonderful. It is taking a while to get these yellow ones, though. I mean, we're doing it, but it is, yeah, definitely taking a while. I gotta clear up more of this area so I can keep on making these cores, too. Because I do believe there will be the ability to boost our production. Let's see what we've got on the tech tree here. Because there is something called core boosting, and I'd like to get that. And I'll probably head out pretty soon here. I'm a little tired, which is weird, but it just happens to be a thing. There we go. Core boost. So we actually got core boosting just now. So there we go. Just gotta make more. Enables boosts technologies for yellow research cores placed within a core composer. Boost technology apply global production. Oh. Alright. Well, that's cool. So. We gotta get it. Wow, 900 for that, and then 450 for this. So this will boost smelting speed and assembly speed. And core boosting of threshing, but it's only based on the yellow ones. Ah, fine. Be that way, game. Oh, dang. Alright. Fun times. Oh, man. How are we doing on time, anyways? Yeah, it's been about 2 hours and such. I think I'm gonna head out. Pretty tired at this point. So I think I'll get some rest, and I will upload this to the YouTube channel. I went ahead and I'm gonna put a huge spoiler warning on it because I did go through the ending cutscene at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, well, I'm happy. I'm done with the story, so now it's just maxing out the tech tree and going from there. My addiction of constantly wanting to play this game to get to the end game is now satiated. So hopefully I can go ahead and do some other recordings finally for folks on the channel. But Thank you so much for hanging out. Take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your day, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it happens to be. And I will see you in the next video. All right. Thank you.